What up, it's your boy Red here. We're doing season 2 of Wakfu. Hell yeah, I like season 1 a little bit, so we're going to season 2 straight in. And guess what? It was even better than season 1. I actually was entertained more than season 1. Shit comes back. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of spoilers for season 1, so if you haven't seen season 1, don't watch this. Watch season 1 then come back, because I'm going to spoil some things. Are you guys gone? Because I'm going to start, right? Okay. So as you guys know, the ending of season 1 was epic. They defeated Nox. Dally fucking died, saving Evangeline, Amalia, and all the other people. He got shot. He disappeared. They built a giant statue. Our main character, fucking Hugo, found his brother. They found the Heliotrope Dofus. He found another little brother. Shit's going down. They found the Cube. They got it back from Nox. They're gonna try using and shit. And that's how it ended, right? So season 1 picks up right after that, probably like a month or two later. I forgot the actual date. And they still haven't used the Cube because Hugo's scared that he's going to get, brainwashed like Nox was, go crazy or something. But his brother Adamai is trying to tell him, hey man, we got to do it to find our people, dog. And meanwhile, Amalia is taking up Sedita Kingdom. She's doing her duty. She looks hot as fuck in her outfit. I actually like it better in the royal outfit than the other outfit, but whatever. Evangeline's spending a lot of time at the Dally statue, creating his book, his legend. And then she feels like she's going crazy because she hears his voice. And she goes off on her own adventure trying to look for Dally because apparently he's not dead or something. And yeah, that's how it starts. Of course, many great things come back to the season 2. Hell yeah, we get to see fucking... Actually, one important thing is we finally get to see the races of this world, because they call it the world of 12. And for my guess, there's 12 kingdoms. Or were. I don't know if there still is. I'm not at all about the lore of this show, because I haven't read the books or watched the other TV shows. Like, I think it's called like the Dofus or something. But whatever. So we get to see a lot of the other kingdoms in an episode. And that's fucking epic. But like one of my favorite episodes of season 2 is we bring back Gabowl. But not just that regular Gabowl that they played in season 1. I'm talking about the straight up, no bars hold, no rules, cheating is allowed 24/7 Gabowl from Brakma. Which is, I guess that's where it originated from. And they even have the Gabowl Dark Mask player who's like the #1 player in the whole entire league. And fucking looks crazy as fuck. And guess what? Chris Crass comes back from season 1 to help. Actually, he's been on trial for some reason, and Hugo and them join him, his team. And there's one rule in Brakma Gabowl: no women allowed. So what does Evangeline Amalia do? You'll see when you watch the show, right? But like I said, though, we get to see the other kingdoms, the other kings. We get to see some kind of bears, the Nox, whatever Nox race was, the Lop King here. The panda peoples, the Croc, the Empress, which actually is pretty weird with the Crocs. I don't know all the races, but they all show up. They all have a word on this. Even the King of Brakma, and I think a Unitroph. It's crazy, and the Seditas, all right. But you get to see them, so you get a little bit more about the world, and you get to know. Because that's what I was wondering. Like, besides the Seditas, who else is in this fucking world? And yes, the Lop King is exactly like Dali. They're Lops. All they care about is fighting. That's why that fool's buff as fuck. All fighting and no thinking, makes the Lop happy. Anyways, so we got Hugo and Az, right? You know Hugo, my man, an Heliotrope, half dragon, half human, has teleporting abilities. Found him out in season 1. His pet Az comes out. He's a tofu, been with him forever since he was born, basically. We also get One question I didn't get from season 1 was with the hat. They finally addressed that in season 2. In episode where they're in jail, he's like doesn't want to take off his hat to throw it at this fucking switch thing, and it comes up finally, right? I've been thinking about that, like what the fuck is with the hat? You actually get an answer to that towards the end of the season 2, so don't worry about it. I was like, wow, I was not that impressed. So, but yeah, he's back. He's a little older. I think like a year older, from 13 to 14. All right, and as well as. But yeah, my man Hugo's back, a little wiser than he was in season 1. And then my man Sir Percival of Stanley Grove, or Dally in the English version, and Rubilax. I didn't really talk about him much in season 1, but in season 2, Rubilax and Dally, he comes back. I mean, it's not really a spoil because it happens in the first couple episodes, but he comes back. He got saved by Rubilax. He completely took him over before that shot hit him, and he took over Dally's body and put Dally in the sword. You'll see that in this episode 2 3. So don't worry about it. It's not a real big spoiler alert, but of course, you know that Dally's a Lop and Rubilax is a Shushu from the different world, from basically hell, if you want to call it that. And he's back. He's a little wiser, still a Lop though, but he does bring up a good point about him and Evangeline and their relationship. What's the reason they're together? She calls him dumb all the time. It's a good question, right? You'll see that. And then of course they have Evangeline. She's a Craw. She cuts her hair, though, in this season. A little older. I think she's 18 by now. So she's taller, older. She got a new beau because you know what happened in season 1. Dally broke the other one. She's in love with Dally. What can I say? She was obsessed with him. If you see episode 1, she's obsessively at the statue, writing the story. I mean, she can't let go, which I was surprised because I didn't really see that much of chemistry in the first season towards the end, But that's another question about season 2 that rises up. Is the ending. It's not really you guys gonna know this, but how the fuck does she get pregnant? Yes. Come on. Wow. Did I miss something in the show? I know it's a kid's show, but did I miss something? Anyways, then we have Amalia, the princess of Sedita Kingdom. She's a little older as well, more responsibilities in the kingdom now since she saved it with the Order of the Tofu. But she still wears the same outfit. She's probably the only character that did not change her outfit besides Hugo either. They didn't change their outfit. I don't know why I would have changed it. Amalia changed hers. Evangeline changed hers. The Lop changed his in season 1, but whatever. And even Rule does. But whatever. So she's back traveling. She actually gets a couple of episodes for her, especially the zombie one. That zombie episode was a shit. And yeah, she grows up, understands more about the world and shit, which is great, right? Because she was a spoiled little girl. She's still spoiled, yeah, I guess. And then we have my man Rule Stroud and Junior, who was a pig mole. He got able to sniff out gold and teaching him and shit. And Rule loves money, loves bitches, loves gold. I don't know about the bitches, but he probably would if they made it for adults. Anyways, he's more of a sideline character season 2. He does not participate in Gabowl. In the final fights, he's actually just chilling. He's not doing shit, which is weird. I don't know if he's lost that spark in him. He's gotten that old. He doesn't care to fight anymore. He really doesn't really fight in season 2, I was surprised. I was like, wow. Even the end fight, come on. Whatever. And then, of course, a new character. Well, he came out in season 1, but I didn't really talk about him because he came out towards the end. But you guys know he's Hugo's half-brother, the dragon Adamai. He's able to shapeshift. We get that from season 1. He also wants to find his peoples, the Elotrophs and the dragons. He gets a new form in season 2, big ass giant dragon thing. It looks like a fucking square. I don't know, but yeah, he's a cool dude though. Him and Hugo are tight as fuck. Of course, season 2 they get split up. They're not really traveling together. I guess the writers try to keep the Dofus. The team of the Dofu and all that. Tofu separate from them, keep the main core group together, but Adamai is not part of them because he stays behind to raise Gogorogram, which is turned into a kid and shit. But a new character that joins the team of the Tofu, whatever, the Order of the Tofu, is Cleophie in the French version, or Cleome in the English one. A Craw, who I guess she's Evangeline's younger sister, which raises a question because when she runs away from Craw Empire or whatever it's called, guards are chasing her. I don't know that they do that for every Craw, like they try to keep Craws together. I don't know. I don't know their society. or it could be she's royalty. I don't know. It's just speculation, because why would they specifically send guards to bring her back? Then again, I never seen another Craw besides guardsmen in the world, so that answers that question. But she's cool, and she helps liking Dally, and does the little three-way thing there. And then we have Remington Smeeze and his brother. I forgot the name, the cat. He's a new character, anti-hero. I wouldn't say villain. He's more of an anti-hero. He's definitely, I thought he was gonna be promising character, but he really wasn't. He kind of let me down. But he's cool in the beginning. He's a Shushu collector. As you can see, he has a bunch of Shushus, weapons, guns, swords, and all that. He collects them, and that's how you meet Evangeline, because she tries to find fucking Dally, and runs into this guy. They kind of work together, and they kind of don't. It's that kind of relationship. He's a rogue, man. He's a rogue. But yeah, he would have been cooler. I would have been way better. Lost potential. And then we have Rushu, the king of Shushus. We finally see him. They talk about him a little bit in season 1. Now we get to see the king of all Shushus in his dimension. And they go in there and they come out. It gets crazy. This guy's huge, but this is not his true form. That's all I'm going to give you. He's not his true form. He can actually, this is just to intimidate people. But he is huge, though. Don't get me wrong. And he is powerful. But you could say he's the main antagonist for half of the first part of the second season. But yeah, he's probably the antagonist there. Yeah, King of Shushus or whatever. Then we have Anathar, a Shushu as well, general of Shushu. I forgot his name. See, Rushu's armies, able to absorb powers and then mimic them and use them against people. But somehow he absorbs Amadai. I mean, yeah. And I don't know how that's possible. I didn't see that in the show. It looked like he was able to replicate Yugo's powers. But I don't know. But he's an evil villain, alright? And then I included these characters. You know my rule. If they're more than one episode, I might include them in. Elaine and Captain Black Ink were in a couple episodes. They took our heroes across the seas. They're pretty cool. A little girl and some kind of squid. I don't know how the dad is. I don't know how he's the father of her. Maybe some kind of spell. I don't know. But towards the end of the show, they sail away with Cleom. I don't know if they're going on an adventure together. I don't know if they could do another show with them. I'll watch it because, I mean, they have another show called Dofus where it's all about Joris and shit. So they might have something, I don't know, planned. But yeah, that's just some of the cast that comes on the show. It's not all of it from season 2. There's a lot of characters like the Sedita King, Joris, Dally's fucking master. A lot of more characters, but I didn't include all of them. These are the ones I thought, hey, you see them the most. They're in the show. You know them. Alright? Again, I love the animation style. Like a video game anime I'm watching. They did better on the sound area than season 1. I can actually hear some of the sound effects in some episodes a little better. Again, the voice acting was great for the English. Better than season 1, actually. They improved on that. Story-wise, more action, more darker. I loved it. It was better than season 1. The only downside to that was the villain. Again, yeah, it was a king of Shushus. And then there's another villain. I don't want to ruin it. But I felt like Nox was a better villain. But again, Nox didn't come out until like in the beginning and the end. It's kind of the same here. So it's the same, I guess. Just I like Nox a little bit better. They should have worked them way better in the first season. Music was okay. Love that they brought Gabowl back. Hell yeah, I love Gabowl. More deadly Gabowl. So with all that, I'm going to have to give it a little better score than season 1. So I'm going to have to give this a 7 out of 10, y'all. Hell yeah, it was a good show. Better than season 1. I'm watching the OVAs right now. The OVAs are blowing me away, even though I don't know what the fuck's going on in them. Hey, if you like this review, hit that like, hit that sub. Catch you all on the flip side.